Andy, what we've got is what sounds like it's made up and from a movie, but I swear to God, I don't know if you heard about this. There was a kangaroo on the loose down near Ithaca. Was it Trumansburg?
Yes, Trumansburg.
Trumansburg, there's a kangaroo on the loose, and we've got the guy who came, I don't know how many inches, but face to face with this kangaroo, Andy Lederman. Good morning, Andy.
Good morning.
So,
you got the morning voice going, don't you?
A little bit.
So what happened? I mean, you could have reached out your car window and touched this kangaroo in the face.
Well, I mean, so I was driving down the road, and this thing jumped out of the woods, and it was like leaping really high. And I looked up and I was like, "That's not a deer." I was like, "That's a kangaroo." And my bandmate screamed, "Watch out for that kangaroo," and so, I mean, I'm in New York, so you don't hear things like that. You definitely don't see them. So I'm like, did I just get teleported to Australia or something here? Something weird. So I jammed on my brakes. Car came to a screeching halt, and kangaroo was standing right in front of my car, like an inch away from my nose and my Trans Am. And I was like, what do I do? I thought at first that I was gonna hit it, and it was gonna come in my windshield, and it stared at me, like, weirdly. I've never had nothing stare at me like that. It proceeded to, like, hop in front of my car, and then it hopped beside my car, but it was facing away, and the kangaroo was staring at me still. So no matter what way the kangaroo was going, it just staring at me. And I was, like, staring back at it. And I was kind of freaked out because he wouldn't stop staring at me. I couldn't roll my window up because my window button's over in the middle of my console. So I really didn't know what to do at that point. I was still in disbelief. We were all in disbelief. I think that a kangaroo just jumped out in front of a car.
Well,
so
that is a great story and unbelievable. But that goes down in New York. But what happens next is the most amazing story of all times. Now, we got a couple of pictures that you shared with us, and you and Polly were talking last night on the phone, and I come over and she shows me this picture, and this guy is in crouch mode, and I'm going, now, what's this dude think he's going to do? What did this? Wow.
This guy. So I don't really know what to do. I'm kind of scared.
Yeah.
'Cause I've been watching. It's kind of odd because I've been watching kangaroo videos with my family in the last couple of weeks. How big and puffed up they are, and
how weird is that?
I watched a guy punch a kangaroo in the head. I watched a kangaroo try to drown a guy, and then the kangaroo, would go back and get revenge on this gentleman. So the last thing I want to do is get out of my car because I know that they have claws, and I don't need to be going to the hospital. And I'm like, so I'm like, I got to get a picture. I whipped out my phone and I started taking a picture. And I had noticed, during the kangaroos bouncing around the side of my vehicle, that this gentleman had emerged from the woods, and he was shirtless, and he was out of breath. He done probably gave the kangaroo a long run. So he started like approaching the kangaroo in a weird way, and I'm like, what's this guy going to do? Because the last thing you really want to do is you don't want to really, fight a kangaroo.
No.
And obviously, the kangaroo was looking like it wanted to fight somebody. So I looked up out of the left, the right out of my eye, and there was another guy that emerged from the woods, and he was huffing and puffing. He had no more left. He's going to be worthless to help his partner there. And so I'm laughing. I thought it was funny. In a way, I was kind of scared. In another way, well, the gentleman behind us, he looked like a Jamaican. He just dove tackled the kangaroo. And
bad idea.
He grabbed the kangaroo and picked the kangaroo up. So I'm thinking, I got under control. I'm still like a lost dog. You pick him up and take him back home. He's cool.
Yeah.
So I looked up in my rearview mirror, and obviously it was not cool because the guy was laying on his back, kicking and flailing, while this kangaroo mounted him and just beat the heck out of him. I mean, he just punching him and kicking him, and he's like, and I'm like, man, I was laughing so hard, because, I mean, the kangaroo obviously didn't want to be messed with that day.
Hey, honey, how was your day?
Yeah.
I met a
you ain't
kangaroo.
taking me back to that fair, man.
Oh, man.
So is that the deal? The kangaroo got loose from a fair that was in Trumansburg or something, I guess, or?
So that's what I'm taking. The kangaroo he's a petting kangaroo.
He didn't want to be petted.
I definitely wouldn't pet that kangaroo, So you can go see the kangaroo at Trumansburg Fair if you want to see the kangaroo. I'm not going to go.
Well, Andy, we appreciate you getting up early for us because you're a musician, and I know that you're usually going to bed instead of getting up at this time.
Oh, my God. So was the guy hurt? I mean, we shouldn't be laughing if this guy was, severely damaged.
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. Kangaroos have really sharp, feet.
Yeah, see, I didn't know that. I knew they would
he
whip
definitely could have been hurt, and that's kind of why I didn't get out to help him. I mean, I looked back, and there's 3 other people helping him. Man, I'm not going there.
Good luck in there, soldier.
Hey, see you later, man. I'm a good Samaritan, but not like that. I don't know what kangaroos are going to do to me. I'm not going to risk my life and my limbs for a guy that wanted to tackle a kangaroo down.
What great photos, though. The one photo of the kangaroo when it's staring at you, he's just got a look about him that's like, I dare you to get out of the car.
You're right? You want a piece of me?
And then the other one where the guy is going to the crouch position, you just know that this is a bad plan about to unfold here.
The guy has no weapons.
Yeah, he's got no chance.
He's got no shirt.
People hunt kangaroo like they do deer. So, I would have hated to be that guy, and I had to thank that guy. Thank you for taking the beating from me because it was going to be me.
Yeah, I mean, that kangaroo, the look when he's at your car is like, what do you want? That's awful.
Oh, yeah, he did. He definitely intimidated the heck out of me, and, I've been in a couple brawls, and I know that thing wanted to fight.